Day 340, 22 for 22. Good morning. I hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and don't quit. 22 veterans a day, and that number actually could be much higher, kill themselves every day. The reasons are complex. They can be simple to all the way to complex. My case, which almost took me down, was a loss of health, and a loss of a career, and then loss of a family. So that was a strike one, strike two, strike three, you're out. Luckily, somebody gave me a mulligan, and I was able to take another swing at life, and I'm here, and that's part of the reason I'm here. But it could be a simple reason, just something didn't go right, and they made a drastic decision. Normally, suicide's not a drastic decision, as far as a quick decision to do it. It's usually a build up to it and to a breaking point, and then that person steps off the precipice into the abyss. There's so many different combinations, or however you want to put it, to get to where you want to take your life. And the thing is it's preventable. We are in control of what goes on up here, and we just have to keep fighting, and we have to keep pushing forward and pushing through the pain and pushing through the memories or whatever is causing the feeling that it's time to go. It's a permanent decision based upon potentially temporary, or even if it's a permanent issue. Just about everything I can think of on the planet that could bring you to that point is temporary, or can be mitigated to a point where it's no longer a factor, at least in the that much of a factor to take your life. And obviously people don't feel that way if they're still killing themselves. But the thing is if they can reach out and get the help that they need, whether it be, just somebody saying, "Hey, I'm here," to, "All right, we need to get you on a medicine that can even you out." There's so many different things that can be done to make sure that you stay here. And a lot of the veteran suicide is based in combat operations and things that happened overseas. They can't forgive themselves for what they had to do. You need to find a way to reconcile what you did in the name of the United States of America with with coming home. Losing a friend and wanting to join them, I can guarantee you that if that happens, that you lose a brother or sister, and you want to kill yourself because you can't deal with the loss. Dealing with the loss is tough. I've lost a lot of people in my life to death. Well, maybe not a lot, but I've lost enough. Let's put it that way. I'm not the Grim Reaper. Not everybody around me is kicking the bucket, but I've lost enough in my life of close people to know what true loss is. And I can guarantee you, the people that I have lost would not want me to kill myself because they're gone. They would want me to live my life to the fullest. So I'm going to relay that message to you, to whoever's paying attention. People do not generally want you to kill yourself because they're not there. They want you to go out and have the best life you possibly can. And if you've gone to combat, and I've said this before, if you've gone to combat, you have earned the right to a good life. You just have to make it. You have to figure out that route. You have to plan to get there, especially if you've taken the quote low road, where you've been shooting yourself in the foot, and not in different ways, whether professionally, personally, or there's not wanting the best for yourself and just taking life as it hits you, and saying you deserve the crap that you get. You don't. You don't deserve it. If you've been over there, you've earned the right to say, I'm going to have a good life. And you have to build that. And it ain't easy. I've had to rebuild my life. And everything looks great. I mean, great house and stuff. But, professionally, purpose-wise, don't have it. Still looking. And every time I think I found one, I get a knock back because of my health. But I'm not going to give up. Now, like I said, the suicide issue is so complex, and I'm going to stop talking here in a second and do some push-ups. But the suicide situation is so damn complex that it's hard to put your finger on one thing and say, ha, if we fix that, we got it licked. No, it don't work like that. It is such a broad spectrum of problems that have to be addressed. Now, the bottom line is you need to be here, especially if you have a family. That suicide kills a family. I guarantee it. It doesn't just kill the person that takes their own life. It kills everybody in that family, in that immediate family. Your kids, your spouse, whether it be your husband or wife. It doesn't end with you killing yourself. It may end for you, but it's just starting for everybody else around you. So think, please, before you make that step and towards the precipice and take the step off and into the abyss, that there is absolutely no other way out of where you're at than to take your own life. So I'm going to get going here. Push-ups. Talked long. Sorry. Hopefully it resonates. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1 for the airborne ranger in the sky. 1 for the infantry. 1 for the fallen. So stay in your fight. Do not quit. Be here tomorrow. You got this. Life is good. You just got to get there. If you need help, seek help. Get it from friends, family, professionals. But whatever you do, please do not seek a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You got this. Tough out.